Good morning, children. I welcome you all for today's virtual learning session. First, we'll have a quick recap from our previous class and we'll see new concepts, that is classification of elements. In the last class, we learned about the characteristics of elements. That is, an element is pure in nature as it is made up of only one type of atoms. Second point, an atom of certain elements can exist independently. Example, calcium. Third point, the atom of certain elements cannot exist independently. Example, argon, helium, etc. An element cannot be broken into simpler substance by physical or chemical means. And the last point, elements exist in all three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas. Now, before going to the classification of elements, I just want to show the periodic table which consists of all the elements, where the general classification of elements goes like this. Hydrogen and all the other elements which is in the blue color are called non-metals, and the elements which are in the red color are called metals, and the elements which is in the yellow color is called metalloids. Now we are going to see their individual properties and their uses. Classification of elements. On the basis of their properties, elements can be classified into metals, non-metals, metalloids and noble or inert gases. Majority of the known elements are metals. As you can see in the previous slide, that majority of the elements are metals. And some of the metals or elements are present in the earth crust. For example, oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron, calcium, potassium and magnesium. All these are present in the earth crust in their respective percentages. These are the common examples for metals: copper, silver, iron, gold, zinc, nickel, etc. Now we are going to see their properties. Metals are usually hard solids. They are lustrous in appearance. That means they are shiny in nature. For example, here you can see a silver coin and a gold coin. They appears to be shiny. They are good conductors of heat and electricity. High melting point and boiling points. And one of the main property of metal is malleable and ductile. They are sonorous, that is they produce a sound. Here you can see a bell. When you hit the bell, you will get a sound. Or metal makes a ringing sound when they are struck. Now we are going to see the definition and the properties of malleable and ductile. Malleability. Malleability means the property due to which a substance can be beaten into sheets is called malleability. That is, the gold bar can be hammered into thin sheets like this is called a malleability. Ductility. The property due to which a substance can be drawn into wires is called ductility. Here you can see a copper can be drawn into thin wires. These are the most important properties of metals. Now we can see the properties of non-metals. Non-metals are found in abundance in nature. They are mainly found in the crust, atmosphere and oceans of the earth. Properties of non-metals. Non-metals are either soft, solids or gases. They are mostly brittle in nature, that is, they can easily get powdered in nature. They do not possess shine or luster. That means they are not shiny in their appearance. They are bad conductors of heat and electricity. They are neither malleable nor ductile. That is, they cannot be easily hammered into sheets or drawn into wires. They have low melting and boiling points, and they are not sonorous. That means they cannot produce sound when they are struck. These are the common examples of nonmetals: carbon, phosphorus and sulfur. What does mean by metalloids? Elements that possesses the properties of both metals and non-metals are called metalloids. Example: boron, silicon, arsenic, antimony are some metalloids. They are solid, shiny or dull, ductile, malleable and conduct heat and electricity better than non-metals but not as well as metals. That is, they fall into the group between metals and non-metals. They show both the properties of metals and non-metals. That's why they are called as metalloids. These are the common examples of metalloids. Noble gas, or they are also called as inert gases. There are some non-metals that are present in gaseous state and do not react chemically with other elements. Such elements are called noble or inert gases. Examples are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. These gases are present only in traces in air. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. I'll meet you in the next class with a new topic. Take care.